Today is open mic, and since it's the 250th SAM meeting, I thought a good discussion to be had is what WSSA means to you. And while you guys are formulating your own thoughts, I'll go first. WSSA is everything. It's the holy grail to stopping stuttering. It's a heaven's paradise for PWS. It literally has every single resource and method that you need to conquer Satan stuttering. Every other stuttering program or therapy pales in comparison to WSSA. And I immediately, or sorry, not immediately, I immensely thank Lee and many others for building it to where it's at today. And may it long continue after all of us are gone from this planet. So that's my thoughts on this great organization filled with some of the most kindred spirits in the world.
That this group is just terrific. I remember when I first joined the group practice session and I saw Yasin there and I saw how everyone else in the group was just so welcoming towards him in particular. I joined, I guess, about 2 or 3 months back. But in that moment, I saw that this group is amazing and everybody is so focused on improving their speech and their lives. And I wanted to thank Coach Lee and all the people who have been hosting all these sessions, Danny and Yasin and everyone else. I think they've done an amazing job.
WSSA is pretty much life-changing to me, to be perfectly honest. That is because for many, many years, I had this limiting belief that I couldn't speak. My mother, my family, who by the way know me very well, they always said to me, hey, we have this theory that we think that stammering is in your head. But I always argued with them, not, it is not, it is something physical. I can feel the physical blocks. But when I joined this program, I started to see the light. And really, before we block, there is a thought before we block. There is a thought that is coming from a limiting belief. Therefore, stammering is in our heads. So this program allowed me to realize that. And that is a life-changing realization.
WSSA is the key to the prison cell. You still have to walk out of the prison on your own, but WSSA is the key. And I'm forever grateful to the Levitts for that. And that's all I've got. I won't take up too much of the spotlight because I know who's next. So have at it, buddy.
I have, since the age of 3, never been able to act fluently ever. And the minute I joined within this program, I magically turned fluent. All that I had to offer was number one, I just had to recite the affirmations every morning, every night. Number two, I had to use my crutches, and I was not supposed to fear or force words. And I used all of it, and I turned fluent. So honestly, it means a lot because I have joined so many other, therapies, and they have never helped me. They have never even made me near fluent. And all I had to use was the crutches, affirmations, and I'm absolutely fluent. So I would like to thank everyone here for all of your help throughout my journey. I would like to thank Coach Lee, who helped me so much. I would like to thank everyone else because I am now fluent and I am now so much of a happier human because when I was younger, when I was not fluent, I was always really angry because I had so many things that I would like to say, but I was never able to like actually communicate. And now I can. So I would like to thank everyone here, and it means everything, everything. It's amazing.
Brilliant. I tell you what, I may be 23 years older than Yasin, but this kid is my absolute hero, and I look up to him each and every day. So thank you, Yasin, for your brilliant comments.
I just don't know what to say. I struggled with stuttering all my life. I'm 68 years young, but I had a very successful work career. I gave presentations all day long, every day. I was on the phone, meetings all day long. I just thought stuttering was a baggage that I had to bear. It was just something that God gave me, and I had therapies many times, didn't work. I hated it. And it was just the way that my life was. I appeared to be happy, but I really wasn't happy. So about 2 months ago, I found Coach Lee's book, and it explained why I am who I am. I have always been a perfectionist and worried constantly about what people thought. My stuttering was a habit, and I fed that habit every minute of every day. I hated it, but I fed it. I thought about, all my mind did was spin about words. It is a wonder I got my job done. It's a wonder. So I found Coach Lee's book, and it is amazing. I jumped in 110% because that's the person that I am, and I love it. I did everything to the max because that's the type person that I am. And I would like to thank everyone here. You have all played a part in my PWSS route. I mean, you have all helped me every single day. Each time that I speak, that I think of word linkage, I think of someone's name. I think of modulation. I think of someone's name. I think of Coach Lee all the time, Coach. I talk about you all the time. So I would just like to thank everyone. And I am now on my route to learning to love to speak.
WSSA means so much. I am almost 27 now. I started stuttering when I was 3. So that's 24 good years of severe stuttering. Yeah, it's just I have so many memories where stuttering is like is like a huge part of it in a way. And yeah, it's just I'm so glad that I found this program. I'm so glad that Danny, you wrote me a message on that Reddit post that I made out of desperation at a very low point last um I don't know actually June or maybe it was May, but it's almost been a year now since I've finished the book. And yeah, I just have to say I'm so glad that I found this program. It's so wonderful. Yeah, I'm kind of lost for words because there's so much to say, and that's why kind of I'm feeling mentally blocked now. That's a new feeling. My words are, for one time in my life, quicker than my thoughts. I will just end it with a thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to Coach Lee for writing the book, for coaching me and sticking through my inconsistencies, my falling off the wagon like half a dozen times at least. Thank you for Pratyusha for coaching me. Thank you for all of the people who joined the practice sessions, for all of the people who I had long phone calls with, sometimes at midnight. Yeah, just from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you. That was a great commentary, Noah. And you're going to bring tears to our eyes. This guy is a great singer on The Voice. I'm not kidding you. But Noah, what you said, bless your heart. We love you, and we're so happy for you, man.
Absolutely. And I don't care what anybody says, Noah is the uncrowned champion of season 10 of The Voice in Germany. All right, now let's move on to the most charismatic Sam host in its entire history, Steve from New York.
WSSA is a revolutionary program that has changed the lives of hundreds of people. And when you join WSSA, you will get 2 Fs, fluency and fellowship. I can't even begin to tell you how much this program has changed my life. I don't have time for that. That will be for a talk in the future. We don't have time right now, but there's just one thing I want to say, and this is to Lee. So, like, if I had to describe Lee in 2 words, I would say visionary disruptor, because what he's doing is disrupting the entire paradigm of what speech therapy is and what's possible. And a lot of programs out there are scared. They're scared because it's changing everything. It's a paradigm shift. And I just want to say one last thing, and that is that you can call me a disciple of Lee Lovett because I've been baptized in the river of fluency. So that's all I wanted to say. Love you all.
Thank you, Steve. We love you too, man. You've added so much to our program, your sense of humor, your timing. Please don't leave us. Hang in there because other people need your help.
First and foremost, it feels impossible for me to not be passionate about WSSA and to just love everyone in this family. The Neuroscience Method is the first roadmap that I ever received to combat my stammer. My previous speech therapists would tell me, oh, just accept your stutter or you'll eventually probably grow out of it, random things like that. And I just felt so hopeless for so long, like, why could I have a roadmap for success through hard work in my academic career, athletic career, but no effective way to address my stutter? And that's where WSSA really changed my life. Coach Lee taught me that my speech impediment was nothing more than a habit, not an incurable disease. And that just rewired my entire brain and approach to speech in my life, period. And I resonate and learn well with that approach of just putting in the hard work to see results. And this was the first program that gave me that opportunity regarding my speech. And the most magical thing about this program to me is that it's entirely led by former stutterers from around the world who paved the way for stutterers to defeat the speech impediment and even become speech therapists themselves if they choose. That is just the most out of this world thought I would have never had. And when Coach Danny told me that during our consultation talk, I literally cried right afterwards, just from the overwhelming inspiration that it brought me. And it really felt like that call alone began unlocking my potential with speech, So I'm just so eternally grateful for this program, and I'm ready to beat stuttering with all of you and contribute to this program as well.
Excellent. Well said, mate. And we definitely look forward to the day you become a PWSS. And who knows, maybe give a SAM talk later this year.
Yeah, I think if I had to sum up my experience is hope, basically. Because before this, I had completely lost hope. I tried everything. Uh, I think it's similar to many of us here, but when you say everything, everything. I tried mindfulness, I tried CBT, I tried stutter modification, I tried all of the things, that you can try. And I also, because the experts say acceptance, you have to accept it. It's something that you're born with, something that you have to do. The problem I had is that my personality traits and acceptance do not match really well. I think that's something that's quite common here. I'm very obsessive with things. I like to improve. I like to work on it. That's what makes me a bad golfer, I think, because I obsess too much. But it's something that really aligned really well with WSSA because it makes you obsess on the right things, which is the important thing, to obsess on the right things, not obsess on words, not obsess, on how do I say this sound or it, but actually on thinking it as a habit. And the more you train the habit of fluency, the more fluency you speak, the more fluency you hear, the sooner you'll speak in a fluent manner, no? And I think that insight completely changed my mind. And yeah, because in the beginning, I actually was really, really skeptic, like incredibly skeptic. But I started to read the book with an open mind. I started seeing the videos and said, wow, this really makes sense. And then I tried it with an open mind, and it really, really worked. A cool line from one of the best films I've ever seen, I think, and the best films in history, the Shawshank Redemption, which there's a line which is get busy living or get busy dying, no? And in a way, that's basically that. No, we have a choice here, and I think that WSSA gives us the right choice, to just keep forward. So yeah, thank you, Lee. Thank you, Dean. Thank you to Javi, Dean, Prathusha, everyone here, and also the people that attend every single day the group practice session, which is unbelievable. I attend there many, many times, and it's really cool the sense of belonging and bonding there is. So please also attend there because it's amazing. It's really, really cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Sebastian. Brilliant comments. And I fully agree. Just put the work in with the 1, 2, 3 punch and the magic will happen. It won't happen in a day, a week, or even a month. But if you remain consistent with these methods, they will happen one day.
This program gave me hope. And I think that's one of the things that is very, very important in life. I used to feel, I think Clinton mentioned before, prison, and I always felt I was in a prison. I knew I had all these great skills, be it socially or whatever job-wise, but I was just kept in this prison and I couldn't showcase who I truly am. And this program has given me the hope and has changed that for me. Grateful for this program. It's an amazing community. I love joining the practice sessions. They were a huge help for me to see everyone working hard on their speech and everybody being so supportive. And it's really just a great community, and I'll be forever grateful to everyone. Thank you.
WSSA gave me a lot, and now I really enjoy speaking, and it really gave me a solid foundation of fluency. And now I can proudly say that I attended my first Toastmasters 1 day or 2 days ago, and my speech went very well.
So WSSA is really life-changing for me. this is a wonderful community, and the daily crutch sessions is a constant reminder to all of us to keep doing the practice and to stay on the path. So thank you to all the coaches. Thanks to Coach Lee for his book. And after I read his book, I could really apply crutches and plans, and it worked so well for me. My challenges were big meeting in the office where you have 20 people, 40 people, and another 40 people on Teams. I really used to worry a lot about those meetings. But now, whenever I worry, I think of speech plan, extreme pronunciation, link, and pause. So this is so freeing that this takes away all your pressure and tension away from your mind. It just frees you up. So amazing. Thanks a lot to Coach Lee. Thanks to all other coaches, Danny, Pratyusha, and all. You are doing a wonderful, wonderful work.
What does WSSA mean to me? Freedom. It means freedom. From the age of 15, I have stuttered due to trauma. It was trauma induced. I am now in my 60s, and at one point I thought I actually gave up, and I would hide. I'm a PO, probation officer, and we have numerous trainings. And I would literally go to the bathroom, inside a bathroom, so I wouldn't have to say anything or read something out loud. And I can honestly say it's been about 3 months. I actually read something out loud, and it had been years. So I stayed. I didn't go to the bathroom. I stayed. I faced my fears, and I kept thinking, think passion, and say it like you mean it. And I did that. And afterwards, I was so happy. So WSSA means freedom, and this has changed my life. And I just have to thank Coach. Thank you. You have changed my life. Danny, thank you. Sebastian, where are you? Thank you. I see you. And just thank all of you. Thank you, guys.
You
That's
make
it.
it worthwhile for all of us, Tara. Keep it
Thank
up,
you.
dear.
When I start the program, I really know the severe stutter, and every time when I speak, I stutter a lot. But now, really, I have a lot improvement on my speech. Now I speak with the group. For me, I am very happy. And when I speak with more the people now, I feel more the comfort. So I really have change on my speech. Still also working on it, especially reading aloud, and I speak with passion. That helped me a lot. So I want to say thank you all, coach and member, and that is for me the biggest change. And still I am working on it to fix all the problem. And thanks so much.
This is my first SAM meeting, so feeling a small bit of fear, but I'm doing it anyway. I just want to quickly, if I can, explain that I actually joined the program in 2021 or 2022. I do stammer on maybe 50 to 60% of my words. I'm 46, so have done since I was probably 3 or 4. In 2021 or 2, I didn't put the work in at all. Didn't attend practice sessions or SAM meetings. And as Coach Lee says, he can't do the work for me. But anyway, this is to thank Danny in particular this time, because unknown to you all, I never left the WhatsApp group. So I was like a stalker. I'll say that again. I was like a stalker to everyone, okay? And I think I put in a comment about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and Danny messaged me privately. And surprisingly, Lee sent me an email out of the blue the next day or 2. Anyway, I just want to thank Danny and Lee, because this time I really feel it's working. I'm still stammering, but I'm proud of myself because I'm putting in the work, doing the practice sessions. What this means, what WSSA means is hope. And it's just so good to see everyone helping each other. And Cindy, I don't think you can actually smile anymore. But anyway.
And thank you, Tara, for your lovely comments. But at the end of the day, all glory goes to God, and especially Coach Lee for creating this magnificent program.
I like the huge amount of positivity that I heard today. I think it's been a while I didn't hear people with this energy, and I like it so much. And keep it up, everyone.
I want to celebrate with you all the 215th anniversary of the SAM meeting. Play some music, yes! This program is like a lifeline. When I was about to drown in the middle of the ocean, and the ones pulling me up are Danny, Coach Lee, and all the coaches. For the first time in my life, I feel this strong, and I believe in myself that nothing is difficult for me. Thank you from my bottom of my heart to everyone who helped me, supported me, and believed in me. I deep thanks to Coach Lee for this amazing program and for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Well said.
We love having you, dear. We love having
you. Indeed, we do.
I pick up so much from this, and I always love the new folks who join this thing. Tara Connolly, wonderful of you to be here. I've not seen you on Saturday, Sam. Be sure to come back. We want to hear your input. I have to say that perhaps the key statements that I heard about what WSSA has done for people come from Officer Clifton, that WSSA is the keys to the prison. And that is really a brilliant thought, I think. When you have this demon which has caught hold of you, and WSSA shows you how to get sprung from that prison, that's a beautiful thing to say. Also, Steve always comes up with great lines. I thought referring to Coach Lee as a visionary disruptor, I will use that now in my comments that I make to people I'm reaching out to, and that he is, to use a religious reference, he is a disciple of Lee Lovett because he is baptized in the river of fluency. Very, very good, Steve. I'll tell you, you are out punching your weight today. Well done. Fatima, great to see that you're on here again. I really think that referring to WSSA as like a lifeline to you is prophetic. Terry, you indicate that WSSA means freedom to you. I mean, how inspirational are these observations that are completely spontaneous from everybody here? It's their own thoughts. Nobody put these thoughts in their mind. And it's all due to the great service and contribution that Coach Lee has done in bringing WSSA to fruition.
Live your life as if every day is a book with a happy ending. And thanks. So many people said so many wonderful things today, and we're both very grateful that you feel that way, and it makes it worthwhile for those of us who labor at it. Thanks again, Danny.
Thank you, sir. And on that happy note, it's time to close our meeting. I hope that you enjoyed exchanging thoughts with ex-stutterers and those fast becoming ex-stutterers. I will now end with our motto. Feel free to say it along with me. If you can say one word anywhere, anytime, you can say and love to say any word, anywhere, anytime. Until next Saturday, have a great weekend, my friends.